In a small, isolated village, nestled deep within the dark woods, there was a legend about an old, abandoned mansion. It was said that the spirits of its former inhabitants still roamed the halls, whispering secrets to anyone brave enough to enter. One stormy night, a group of friends, Emily, Jake, Sarah, and Tom, decided to test their courage. They had heard the stories and wanted to prove that the mansion was just an old building with no real danger. Armed with flashlights and a camera, they made their way through the dense trees, the wind howling like a banshee. As they approached the mansion, its decaying facade loomed ominously under the pale moonlight. The door creaked open as if inviting them in. Heart pounding, they stepped inside. The air was thick with dust, and the smell of mildew filled their nostrils. Shadows danced on the walls, flickering with every beam of their flashlights. "Did you hear that?" Emily whispered, her voice trembling. The others paused, straining to listen. A faint whisper echoed through the hall, almost like a soft plea. "Help us." Ignoring their growing unease, they pressed on, exploring room after room. Each space was filled with broken furniture and faded photographs of the family that once lived there. In one room, Sarah found a dusty music box. When she opened it, a haunting melody filled the air, and the whispers grew louder, swirling around them. "Let's leave," Tom urged, his face pale. But curiosity overcame fear. They ventured deeper into the mansion, where the whispers became more distinct. "Get out before it's too late." Suddenly, the temperature dropped. Their breath turned to mist, and the shadows seemed to stretch and twist. Jake felt a cold hand brush against his arm, and he screamed, stumbling back. The whispers turned into frantic cries, urging them to escape. Panicking, they raced toward the exit, but the door slammed shut, trapping them inside. The walls seemed to close in, and the whispers morphed into anguished wails. "You shouldn't have come here." In a desperate attempt, Emily pounded on the door, yelling for help. Just then, a figure emerged from the shadows, a woman in a tattered dress, her face obscured by long, dark hair. "Leave this place," she warned, her voice echoing with despair. "You've awakened us." With newfound terror, they turned and ran, but the mansion was a maze. Hallways twisted impossibly, leading them in circles. The whispers became a cacophony, drowning out their thoughts. "Join us forever." Finally, they found a window and pushed it open. They climbed out, tumbling into the bushes below. Gasping for breath, they looked back as the mansion stood silent once more, its windows dark and uninviting. As they stumbled back to the village, the whispers faded into the night. But the memory haunted them, a reminder of the spirits they had disturbed. From that day on, they never spoke of the mansion again, for they knew some secrets were meant to stay buried in the shadows.